Hey there, my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your resident fishing expert, and today we're diving deep into the bite forecast for a very special day, Saturday, the 5th of October, 2025. This isn't just any autumn day, friends. It's a crossover moment in the fishing calendar where the last whispers of summer meet the strong, hungry currents of winter preparations. We're talking about a day that promises both challenges and incredible rewards, especially if you know where to look and what to throw. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with all the secrets to make tomorrow a truly memorable fishing adventure. First, let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite species that are showing good activity. For our sea bass enthusiasts, particularly those down in the beautiful estuaries and coastlines of the south, this is a prime time. The bass are aggressively feeding, bulking up for the colder months ahead. Where to find them? Focus on shallow waters, especially around rocky outcrops, estuaries, and even near old wooden docks or jetties where smaller baitfish seek shelter. The estuaries, particularly around Cornwall, are hotspots. Look for areas with moving water mass and where you see birds actively working. That's a sure sign of baitfish activity. What to use? Slow down your retrieve. Bass aren't chasing fast-moving baits as much now. Try soft plastic shades or shallow diving hard lures that mimic sand smelts or sprats, retrieved slowly along the bottom or just above it. White, black, and sparkly lures remain very effective. Live sand eels or lugworms can also be absolute killers. A weighted, weedless hook can be a game-changer in rocky areas to avoid snags. Now for you, Dalby, pike, and perch. Hunters in the freshwater, autumn is when these predators truly come into their own. They are incredibly active, looking for substantial meals. Where to find them? In canals and lakes, they'll often be holding in deeper sections, especially around bridges and locks, which offer cover and ambush points. Look for areas that retain a bit more warmth if the sun breaks through, like shallower bays or sun-exposed banks. What to use? For perch, float-fished worms or small lures are highly effective. For pike, medium-sized dead baits, such as mackerel or sprats, fished on a legger rig are excellent. Also consider spinner baits or soft plastic swim baits retrieved slowly through likely holding spots. Don't be afraid to experiment with brighter colors in the often murky autumn waters. And finally, for the patient carp angler, October still offers fantastic opportunities, though with a slight adjustment. Where to find them? As water temperatures cool, carp will start moving to deeper waters, typically between 3 and 6 meters. In the earlier part of the day, or if there's a milder spell, they might still be found in those 2 to 5 meter zones. Focus on features like drop-offs, underwater plateaus, and near beds of dying weed where they might be searching for food. What to use? Boilies, corn, or critically balanced hook baits are still very effective. Don't overfeed, a little and often is the key. Consider using brighter, highly visual hook baits to stand out in deeper or cloudier water. A method feeder can be excellent for getting a concentrated bed of bait to them. Now let's break down the conditions. The weather for Saturday, the 5th of October, 2025, across the United Kingdom will be quite varied. Weather. Generally, we're looking at blustery showers, especially in the north and west, with winds starting to ease throughout the day. Southern England will likely see sunny intervals changing to partly cloudy by early evening, with temperatures ranging from a cool 8 degrees Celsius to a milder 16 degrees Celsius. That's about 46 to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. In London, expect temperatures around 55 to 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 to 17 degrees Celsius, with southwest winds between 11 and 16 miles per hour, and a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon and evening. Atmospheric pressure might fluctuate with these frontal systems, and a falling barometer often makes fish cautious, driving them to deeper, more stable waters. These gusty winds can churn up the water, dislodging food and increasing oxygen, but they also make presentation difficult and can push fish deeper for comfort. Water temperature. Across UK bodies, water temperatures will be noticeably cooler, typically ranging from about 11 to 17 degrees Celsius, around 52 to 63 degrees Fahrenheit in coastal areas. This cooling trend signals to fish that winter is approaching, triggering a feeding frenzy to build up fat reserves. However, a sharp drop can make them sluggish, so look for areas that retain warmth. Moon phase. Our lunar friend on the 5th of October 2025 will be in a beautiful waxing gibbous phase, nearly full, with about 97% illumination. It's just one day before the full hunter's moon. Popular fishing lore often links a waxing moon, especially one approaching full, with increased fish activity, particularly around moonrise and moonset periods. The moon will rise in the mid to late afternoon, giving us some prime evening fishing opportunities as it becomes high in the eastern sky at sunset. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, my forecast for fishing on the 5th of October 2025 in the United Kingdom is good to capricious. The fish will be active due to the cooling water and approaching winter, but the blustery conditions and intermittent rain, especially in the north and west, will test our patience and skill. However, the nearly full moon will undoubtedly stimulate feeding activity. Predator species like pike, perch, and sea bass will be opportunistically feeding, while carp and cod will be looking for substantial meals. The key is to adapt your approach to the challenging weather conditions and target those holding spots where fish feel safe and food is available. So get out there, my friends, adapt to the conditions, stay safe, and enjoy the beauty of autumn on the water. May your lines be tight and your catches be plentiful. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a forecast. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for tomorrow? What species are you targeting? And what's your go-to autumn bait? Tight lines, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.